Congratulations on your initiative to take the soft skills certification. Passing this basic conduct certification will raise your profile for prospective opportunities and allow you to command higher rates. Once passed, be sure to update your profile on all websites where you are marketing yourself, so companies seeking your services will know you have certification in your credentials portfolio. Most of the material in this course is common sense. It might come as a surprise to some, but casual adherence to non-technical behavior is most often the reason that contractors are not used by clients. Ignoring these important rules of conduct will quickly put you on the do not use list. Review this video and course material as often as you wish. When you feel you have fully digested the information, the next step will be to take the soft skills exam. When you submit your exam form, our system will grade the results. You must answer all questions correctly to get a passing grade. If you fail the exam, you may retake at any time. So let us get started in this section of the soft skills course. We will cover job preparation and execution. Dress code. The fastest way to be judged is by how you dress. Clients will see you before they hear you or critique your job performance. Be sure it's a good first impression. Dress code for most jobs. Well-groomed hair and facial hair. Collared shirt, preferably a polo shirt. Business casual slacks. Work shoes in good shape. Socks, please. Dress code for dirty jobs. For jobs where you will be getting dirty, for example, construction, home repair, obviously the dress code is a bit more relaxed. However, you should still show up well-groomed and in clean work clothes. Before leaving for job, print, download all required documents. Review scope thoroughly. Pack all required tools and materials. One of the most common complaints reported by clients is that the contractor was not prepared for the job. This will damage your reputation on all platforms. So take the time to prepare. Leave early to get to the job on time. Review the driving directions and anticipate traffic delays. The most common escalations by clients are late, no-shows. This section will cover some of the basic principles of on-site conduct. The first thing to always remember when on a client's site is that there are many eyes on you, and they all draw different conclusions about your reason for being there. Your conduct, your professionalism, how you look, and if your shoelaces are tied properly. Of course, many of their conclusions are out of your control, but there are some things you can do to help prevent escalations. Customers you interact with expect professionalism, and you should too. Remember, everything you do is an opportunity to build relationships and further your business opportunities. Lack of professionalism on site will always be escalated and will seriously hurt your reputation. Do we even have to say it? Do not show up drunk or hungover. Do not use tobacco of any kind while on site. Leave your pets at home. Enough said. Never discuss pay with anyone on site. Keep all pay discussions between you and the person that hired you. Make sure you are having any pay discussions in your home or office with the appropriate representatives. Do not engage in any unsafe work practices while on the customer's site. Do not have in your possession while at the customer site or while on customer property any firearms or weapons, including, but not limited to, guns, knives, or any other weapons as defined in the respective state and local penal codes. Respect and properly treat all customer property and equipment while on site. Do not engage in non-business or personal conversations with customers, employees, or with other vendors that may be on site assisting with the installation of equipment or there for other business purposes. Conversations should be limited to business-related topics necessary to perform your duties. Do not engage in any conversation or comments about the physical appearance or other characteristics of employees, customers, or vendors, or engage in actions, gestures, or expressions of such inference. Do not request personal information from any employees, customers, or vendors. You are professional, and you should not discuss personal issues with the staff if the staff are being chatty. Be polite as you continue to work, but do not disengage from performing the work that you are there to do. There may be times when staff ask you to do a task that is outside the scope of work you are there to perform. If this occurs, you should politely inform them that you are specifically required to stay within the boundaries of the scope of work, but would be happy to inform your contact of what additional work is being requested. Completing the work on site is just half the battle for those responsible for managing the project. Information at various stages of your interaction is critical to stakeholders in the chain. Oftentimes, there are touch points for you to follow. It could be checking in from the site, documenting issues, or communicating at different times throughout your activity. If you follow these protocols, it will cut down on unnecessary ancillary actions and increase your value. Different clients have different expectations when a job extends past the estimated time. Be professional and call your client if you are uncertain how to handle the extra time. It is cliché, but remember, the client is always right. Bite your tongue when you get a site manager that seems to be out to throw you under the bus at every chance. If you must vent, step outside the site area and call your contact. He or she will usually be able to help calm the situation. A phone conversation is often your first and only chance to make a good impression with a client or prospect. There are some simple, professional protocols related to phone exchanges that will leave your client with a good impression. There is no better way to separate yourself from your competition than following these simple principles. Do not answer the phone with a hello and nothing else. It makes the person calling guess whether they've reached the right person and puts both parties in an avoidable, awkward start of the conversation. Remember, you are a business, and every impression has a chance to propel your viability to a prospective customer. At the minimum, always answer your phone with your name or company name. For example, "Hello, this is John," or "Hello, this is ABC Engineering." Put a bounce on your tone. Nothing turns off a client or prospect more quickly than a deadbeat-sounding engineer. Since they seldom will see you before they assign you a contract, the only thing they can go on is what is inside your online profile and how you present yourself to them on the phone. Do not miss this opportunity to make a good impression. End the call in a positive beat. Your last words will likely be what the client remembers most after you disconnect. Use statements like, "Thank you for the opportunity. I look forward to working with you," and "Have a nice day." They may sound cliché, but they make a difference. Following these simple rules of phone etiquette will dramatically improve your chances of landing a long-term client. Do not take them lightly. It is too easy in practice. And why would you choose to put yourself at an immediate disadvantage with sloppy phone communication? Being a valued contractor in this business develops from a variety of interactions. Accepting a job and turning it down at the last minute for a higher-paying opportunity is a bad practice and will hurt your relationship. Those relationships that you build will lead to more and more opportunities. If you can help it, never turn down a job you've agreed to handle at the last moment. It puts your customer in a difficult position. If there is reasonable time to procure a replacement, it is reasonable to contact your customer and ask to opt out. However, doing this too often will give you the reputation that you are unreliable. Dependability is one of the most desirable traits a contractor can have. This concludes the Soft Skills Certification course. When you feel you have fully digested the information, the next step will be to take the Soft Skills exam. When you submit your exam form, the VeriShare system will score the exam and notify you by email whether you passed or failed. Remember, you must answer all questions correctly to pass. If you fail, you may retake the exam at any time and as often as you like. After you pass the exam, you will receive an email stating that you have passed the Soft Skills certification. At that point, your profile on SourceW9 will be updated to reflect you have the certification, giving you the priority in client searches and work order bids. In addition to SourceW9, you should update your profiles on all platforms where you are seeking contract work. Having this certification should give you a better chance of getting chosen for good-paying contracts. Good luck, and congratulations on your initiative in taking this course to become Soft Skills certified.